Xavi, stay, Xavi, stay, Xavi, stay. Hello everyone, friends of the Barça Hoy channel. Smash the like button because I'm bringing you the possible Barça starting 11 under flick for this Sunday against Villarreal. Well, what a great match day 17 that Barça Hoy brings you live once again with incredible commentary. But let's evaluate, analyze and discuss. What lineup could Hansi Flick use for the match? Let's start first of all with the goalkeeper position, where the goalkeeper Joan Garcia will be back again. A goalkeeper who will return to the starting 11 after missing the Copa del Rey match. Because, well, Hansi reserved him, he rested, and now it's his turn to play the league match. Joan Garcia. In Barça's goal, the Catalan goalkeeper is there to provide security and reliability. Let's move to the right back position. There's no doubt here, are you going to put in Jules Koundé? And wait a moment, family, join the Big Up platform now, register, click on the Villarreal Barcelona match on this platform, which is absolutely amazing, and join the Barça community. Today you click on the Villarreal match and the predictions will appear. The game for our community, join and play. This is for everyone and you can do it this way. They will give you the predictions. You select two, you have to select two and participate in the game. We currently have 17 people participating who have joined the game for this match. Get amazing prizes with Barça today, and the friends from Big Up sign up. We're now bringing in the Frenchman Jules Koundé as Barça's right back, who once again has to be that key player to provide support. Also to help Lamine and Yamal on that side and that right flank, Koundé on the right wing, in Barça's defense on the left, we're putting Alejandro Balde in here. The Catalan plane, the one from La Masia, will be back unless something changes at the last minute on that left side where he needs to be a dagger to help Barça on that flank. In defense, we're going to put in the one that has currently become the starting lineup with Pau Cubarsí, accompanied by the good Gerard Martin. A Gerard Martin who has solidified himself. And look at that defense, Joan Garcia, Koundé, Cubarsí, Gerard Martin, and Alejandro Balde. We have 3 academy players in Barça's backline for this match against Villarreal. I think this is going to be the starting defense. The team he'll put out to defend against this Villarreal that's coming. Villarreal was just eliminated. Family, pay attention because anything can happen in the midfield. We also mentioned that Pedri will be starting, by the way, for Villarreal. He lost to Racing de Santander, the second division leader in the Copa del Rey. And joining Pedri in the midfield is the Canary Islands magician, Eric Garcia, the breakout player, the man who is currently making waves. I think he's in one of the best moments of form in the Barça squad. Eric Garcia has earned his place through hard work and no one has given it to him. Eric Garcia has to be in midfield to face Villarreal. And then we'll see what possibilities the team can get against Marcelino Garcia's yellow squad, Tonal. In the attacking midfield position, there are doubts. There are doubts because we're in the complicated situation of deciding whether to put Rafinha in the attacking midfield position or to bring in Lamine. Because Marcus Rashford is doing very well. And therefore there's that big dilemma. Who do we put in? Rashford, Rafinha or Lamine? How do we do it? Well, I think that for this particular match, Lamine will start. Lamine as the attacking midfielder, forming this midfield trio. Pedri, Lamine, and Eric Garcia. And now in the attack, I think we'll start with Rafinha as the starter on the left wing. The captain is also in incredible form. And he also comes from scoring 2 goals against Osasuna in the last league match on the right wing. We're waiting for Lamine Yamal to return. He's already performing at a magnificent level and is steadily improving and growing. We have to be patient. I hope people support him because he's 18 years old and we have to be fully behind our Lamine, Yamal and the forward line. Well, the question is between Ferran Torres and the great Robert Lewandowski. And since Lewandowski seems to be recovered and has gone 2 games without starting, in fact, not even a single minute, Lewandowski, I think for this match, Robert might be the chosen one, but obviously, Ferran also rested in the cup, although he played the last few minutes, and Ferran could also start as a starter. Therefore, there are many options. One of them could be that Rafinha plays as attacking midfielder and Fermin starts on the left, or that the player from Huelva is left out from the start. And that Marco Rashford comes in as the center forward for this match. Well, forward, center forward on the left, and Lewandowski could be left out and Ferran could come in. This is another possible lineup. It wouldn't surprise me at all. I mean, seeing the team like this with this forward line and this midfield wouldn't surprise me either. What do you think? Joan, Garcia, Koundé, Pogobarsi, Gerard, Martin, Valde, Pedri, Eric, Rafinha, Rashford, Ferran, Lamine, Yamal. Let me remind you of another option. Put Rafinha here, have Fermin Lopez play here in the midfield. Put Fermin, the player from Huelva, in the attacking midfield and up front. Ferran or Robert Lewandowski. Honestly, I can't imagine other scenarios like Ronnie Bargi coming in, or Marc Asado, or Marc Bernal. A change in defense, I don't know. I see it as more complicated, but these are the possible moves I would expect. Either Ferran or Lewandowski. Up front, on the left, Rafinha or Rashford. And in the attacking midfield, Fermin or Rafinha himself. Diaz Belogi, the Brazilian captain, who is in great form right now. Let's take a look at the possible lineup, also for Villarreal. Let's see it. Look, everyone, here we have Villarreal's possible starting 11. With Luis Jr. in goal, Pau Navarro on the right wing, and Rafa Marin at center back, since Juan Foyt ended the cup match with some discomfort. On the left, as center back would be Renato Vega, and on the left wing, as fullback, Pedraza. Let's go! I'll remind you that Sergi Cardona also finished the Copa del Rey match in pain in midfield. Everything points to Dani Parejo and Santi Comesaña playing, and up front, watch out for the wings. Alberto Molero, for me, one of the most important players on the current Villarreal team. On the right, the megastar Buchanan, who already scored against us last season, the Canadian player. And up front, Ayose Perez, a man who has scored against Barça in 2 consecutive matches to Oluwasegi's or Pepe's teammate. Villarreal has a lot of absences, as you can see here, right above my head. And 2 of the most important ones are these 2. Because of the Africa Cup, Ilias Akomaga and Pape Gueye will be out and unavailable. Villarreal has Pepe on the bench, who for me should be a starter. They have Mikotache, and they also have the Israeli player Salomon. So, be careful, because Villarreal has a good squad. They're coming in 3rd with 2 games in hand, just recently eliminated from the Copa del Rey, after losing 2-1 in Santander and 2-3 to Copenhagen in the Champions League. They won their last league match 2-0 against Getafe. Therefore, it's going to be a great match this coming Sunday at La Ceramica. Villarreal-Barça. Barça aims for 3 points. Here are possible lineups for Hansi Flick's and Marcelino's teams. I'll wait for you Sunday at the Villarreal-Barça match. On Barça Today, like and subscribe. Barça yesterday, today always.